Hello everybody, and welcome to another video with me, Ro from Scalpel and Stem. In this video, we're going to cover shipping, and specifically shipping in winter, and the proper use of a heat bag. So let's get started. First, I'm going to prepare the plant itself. I've cut paper towels into strips, and I'm going to moisten them with water. I then fold them, placing them under any leaves, but over the soil of the pot. So I've placed my moist paper towels over the soil and under any leaves of the plant. I'm now going to secure the paper towels using Scotch tape. You want to be careful not to tape any of the leaves, so take your time with this part. I'm making sure to go under any leaves and as close to the stem as possible before securing the tape on the sides of the pot. I'm going to repeat this on all four sides. Now that I have tape on all four sides of the stem, I'm going to go ahead and secure that tape with one more piece of long tape. And I'm going around the top of the pot to ensure the tape I put over the top is secure. So I've cut a piece of brown packing paper to the size of my plant. You want to make sure you have a little room at the top and room at the bottom, and it wraps all the way around. I occasionally reuse shopping bags for this, but any kind of brown packing paper will do. This is stuffing from inside pillows, but I buy it by the box. So this was not actually inside a stuffed animal, but it's the same material. You want to make sure to support the leaves underneath and on top. When doing this, you want to go with the shape of the plant. Because we're working with a ring of fire, I'm going to pull the leaves up when I pack. So I'll put a little bit of stuffing in between the leaves, but make sure to cushion around and push up. And now that everybody's tucked in and has the protective layer of cushion, I roll the brown paper around it, making sure to tuck the leaves gently into where I want them to be. Once I've secured the center, I then fold in the ends, being very careful to make sure that the tips of the leaves are not caught in the roll. I then fold and tape the bottom, which is a lot easier because it's just the pot down there. Now because it is winter, I am going to add an extra layer of insulation. I will often reuse packing wrap that I've received in packages as long as it's in good condition. Now I wanted to go around at least once to make sure it has insulation and that I can also close the ends. Not only does this provide insulation, it will also create a cushion for the plant in transit. While you're doing this, you want to make sure not to squish the top part where the leaves are. But you should have a nice wrap like this. So this Philodendron UPI has a different growth pattern than the Ring of Fire. So the stems go up and the leaves droop down. When I'm packaging with the fluff, I'm going to make sure to support the stems as well as wrap the leaves. And when I'm compressing to wrap it in the shipping paper, I want to make sure that the long leaves that come down past the pot are cushioned well, both outside the leaf and underneath. Because the leaf on this UPI droops almost to the bottom of the pot, I want to make sure not to crush it in the bottom as well. So winter shipping is extremely difficult on your plants. Heat packs are going to be required anywhere that you reach temperatures below 60. So this brand of heat pack is specifically designed for the shipping of living things like plants, fish, reptiles, bugs. I don't recommend using hand warmers or foot warmers as they get too hot in different places. These are designed to maintain an even long-term heat. There are different hour ratings available. If you're shipping overnight, you can get away with 48 hour, which is a little bit less expensive. If you're going to be shipping a slower way, or you just want something that's going to last a little bit longer, I know they do have 96. I'm not sure if they go up from there. But when I'm shipping priority 2-day mail, I recommend the 72 hour. I recommend the 72 hour because this gives you enough time to package your plant, get it to the post office, have them keep it around for a day, deliver it in 2 days, and then oftentimes the customer will be able to open it warm. Or if it's not warm, it will have recently expired and the plants inside should be okay. There are 2 things that you need to know about this type of heat pack. The first is that this red stripe should never be covered with plastic. It needs to have air exchange in order for the heat pack to get hot. The second is there's a convenient sticky back on the back. This allows you to secure the heat pack to the edge of the box. And as you see, the sticky back now has that secured to the bottom of my box, so it won't bounce around in transit. Now, because we don't want to cover the red stripe on the heat pack, the first layer I always put down on top of the heat pack is going to be more brown shipping paper. Now that I've created a nice cushion and a layer between the heat pack and the plants that can breathe, I'll add my plants. You want to make sure they're nestled in there nicely, but not smushed. So I've taken little pieces of shipping paper and tucked it in between the edges of the box and the plants to make sure they won't move around from side to side. And I'm going to top that with more shipping paper to make sure there's cushion all the way around and the plants aren't going to move. Now once I've done that, I like to give the plants a shake to see if I can hear them move. If I hear them move, I'm probably going to want to add more packaging. I'm being gentle. The shipping folks will not be so kind. I didn't hear mine move around, so I'm going to go ahead and seal this with tape, and and then address it and drop it off at your favorite shipper. It's important to keep in mind there are tons of different ways to do things. I've had success with shipping this way, and I hope that you will too. Well, thank you so much for watching. Bye.